Hey Internet, it's me and him, and we watched Human Animals. I'd seen this before, and I wanted you to see it because I thought this one was interesting because it's very brutal, I feel like. It's a slow burn to get started, but then once it does, it gets kind of intense and kind of violent. So, what did you think? Because again, I know horror movies aren't your standard go-to, so...
It felt like a Spanish soap opera. And I wasn't there for it.
No?
Nah.
Even at the end, after things got going? When it was really...
Nah, it was like The Strangers, only done poorly. I like the first knife stab in the knee. I like the second knife stab in the hand.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one with the neck with Jorge. You can clearly see the makeup lines. And
Yeah.
after that, the spray in the face with the flames, you could clearly see it was behind him, when his face was down here. I'm like, look, I will say this: animals are way better than people.
Yeah.
Kill humans, save animals. But when an animal, a dog, bites a little girl, that dog is effed.
Yes.
There's no getting around that, and I don't feel bad.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think you're supposed to sympathize with them. I think they're supposed to come across as crazy right away.
Yeah.
Because, clearly, like you said, it was the dog's fault. The dog stole the doll, which lured the girl in, and then just attacked her. So, clearly, the dog's fault.
Yes. But I also don't feel bad for the parents or the kid. Because I'm just a horrible person.
Yeah. See, I don't know. It was a little soap opera-y, but I like the escalation and the violence and which makes me sound like a sociopath, but I don't know, I like the way it progressed. It felt like an unnecessary progression. Like you said, you're not rooting for the bad guys, they're clearly the bad guys, but the fact that they just take it so far so quick, it makes it interesting. Especially because there are people like that. There are people that call their animals their children and really believe that and act that way. And I have a ton of animals. I've got a dog, 3 snakes, and a lizard. I love all of them. I put them in my videos. I hang out with them every day. I put pictures of them online. I love those animals. None of them are my children. If something happens to them, it's unfortunate. I'm very sad, but it's not like losing a child, and I would never claim or pretend that it was. Those are very different things. So when you see those people, they are a bit crazy. It's not normal to think of a pet as your child.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
And so,
a lot crazy.
Because those people exist, you can see how that escalation would happen. I think nowadays, more than ever, we realize that people aren't too far off from just going insane. So, yeah, I don't know. I think this one's kind of fun.
Okay.
It's fun to watch someone just kind of lose it and go too far. And then, like I said, it was very brutal. Once they start going after them, they tell them how they're going to douse and electrocute their child, and they slice the guy's Achilles tendon with their knife, and it becomes very visceral very quick. So, I don't know, for a horror movie, that's fun. Sometimes they shy away from the gore, and this one I felt just leaned into that R rating and just really went for it.
Yeah, I can see that. I just don't think it did anything I haven't seen in any other horror movies like this before.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing standalone or unique. You don't get a Samara coming out of the TV scene or anything that you haven't seen, but just, I don't know, the way they did it was fun. I found it enjoyable. It's not going to be in my top 10 favorite horror or anything, but it's definitely one that I think is enjoyable. I'd put it above average. It's a fun watch.
Nah, I was pretty bored most of the way through.
Now, does it bother you being in a different language?
No. I don't know.
Because I know some people that's the thing too. Some people hate the subtitles and any of that.
I can't remember. Was it The Time Machine? There was the one years ago I had you watch. It was a Spanish movie about a guy who finds a time machine at a lab next to his house. He goes back in time to stop someone from murdering his wife, but it turned out he was the one that did it. Do you remember that one?
No.
We reviewed it for Horror Marathon. I can't remember what the name of it was, but that was a Spanish movie with subtitles. I was like, that's a great movie.
Yeah. See, my first thought, go-to for horror movies is always Pan's Labyrinth.
Sure.
Because that's, one of Del Toro's best works. But
It's up there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this one's fun. Like I said, it's not, top 10. It's not the best movie ever or anything, but I think it's a fun watch.
So what would you rate it? 5, 6?
Probably like 6, maybe 6.5. Like I do think it's above average. I think it's fun. I could see this being a one and done for people. Like, this is my second time seeing it now because I wanted you to watch it too. But like, once you know what's gonna happen, the mystery gets taken away, and then like once you've seen how brutal or violent they're gonna be, like you kind of lose the shock value too. So it will be a one and done for most people. But I think for the first time, I think it's fun. Obviously, you didn't like it your first time, but I think people will. I think it's a fun movie.
It's like a 2.
Yeah.
2, maybe 3, just because there's like 2 good moments.
Definitely not that low. He's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it for this one. I don't know what else to say, really. I was mostly just curious about your take. What are you doing?
Just pretend to be an owl.
Okay. So yeah, that's that for that one. As usual, stay tuned. Come back tomorrow for more reviews and movies, and we'll do this all again.
Adios, muchachos! Ah!